The world is changing right now. I'm sure you've heard about all the dangers of AI. The internet's buzzing with it. And like with all technological advancements, big tech is scrambling to be the first. But Apple is taking a different approach, as always. Apple was one of the first out of the gate when it came to digital assistants, which we all know as Siri. But even after a few months, it started to fall behind. And unfortunately, that trend with Siri has continued for over 10 years. It was Apple's obsession with privacy and not allowing it to be opened up to third-party apps, which allowed Siri to lag behind so hard. But late last year, we got our first major update. This update included a change in the hail phrase, which took us from saying "Hey Siri" to just Siri, something that Amazon's Alexa had from day one. And Apple suffered majorly from this. If you look at the HomePod, which was a technological advancement when it came to smart speakers, failed miserably. And that was because of Siri. Analysing things at the minute, I'd say that Apple has got a major trick up its sleeve. And in true Apple style, it's keeping its cards close to its chest. In this interview with CNBC, when they were asked about how worried they were about how far ahead the competitors were in regards to AI, they literally laughed.
Critics have been surprised that Apple appears to be falling behind when it comes to AI. How do you respond?
I don't believe we are.
Not too worried.
Not to worry.
Now that laugh was almost kind of sinister. Statista reported that Apple in 2023 acquired more than 30 plus AI companies. That's almost 3 a month. They reported that Apple is making sizable deals with many AI startups, putting it in a good spot for future tech developments, even as its competitors, Microsoft and Google, make considerable investments in already established AI companies. Apple gains access to top-tier talent and innovative technologies and consolidates its foothold in crucial AI domains, ensuring a competitive edge in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. Obviously, the likes of Microsoft and Google haven't really been dragging their feet. Google released Bard, which is now called Gemini, and Microsoft integrated Bing AI into search, which now has image generation capabilities. But why is Apple being so quiet? They've been buying more AI companies than any of its competitors. And it's just not a little bit more, it's a lot. Here's the thing. Apple has been giving us little nuggets of AI for years without actually calling it AI. Machine learning is all over the place, from its current build of Siri, Face ID, even the Photos app with the photo recognition and the way it organizes things. And when it comes to taking those photos, the messaging app is littered with AI since iOS 17. There's even the noise awareness in the AirPods. And the signs are there. Think about how intertwined the Apple ecosystem already is. You have iOS, iPadOS, watchOS, tvOS, macOS, and now you've got a visionOS. All the pieces are in place. And it's probably taken time because Apple likes to make sure that all the guardrails are in place. And I believe when Apple finally pulls the trigger on what they've been working on, it's going to be massive. So what's actually going to change? The main thing is Apple's homebrewed version of AI and its large language model is going to be integrated with Siri. Now this large language model is known as Ajax/Apple GPT and is said to be one of the most powerful and advanced out there. This will mean that Siri's got much better conversational ability and most importantly, contextual awareness. Something that it's not had ever. All in all, you'll get much more reliable answers from Siri. And not only that, you'll be able to add follow-up questions that Siri's actually going to be able to make sense of. And if you've got that full Apple ecosystem like I have, you'll be able to take Siri anywhere with you. It'll be there the whole time. Siri is actually going to seriously feel like a full-blown digital assistant, maybe even an unpaid employee. Another thing that I'm interested in is that you'll be able to customize Siri in a way that you've never been able to do before. Even changing its accent, its phrases. Now how cool is that going to be? I can't wait to ask my Cockney version of Siri to start referring to itself as a dog and bone. This AI integration will probably allow Siri to adapt to more of your sense and style, maybe even your sense of humor. And one thing that you always get with Apple is privacy. So you know that all of your information is going to be safe, as goes with everything with Apple. We all know if you're around Alexa and you start talking with your friend about a product that you like, then next time you go on Amazon, you're going to get that thrown up in your face. Ajax will also give Siri the ability to write its own creative text and even poetry. It'll be able to compose emails while translating it into another language for you, and even take complex articles and break them down into simple summaries for you. Plus probably a lot more. One thing that I've loved about Apple for years is I can take a phone call from my watch to my phone, start an email on my phone and go to my computer, copy and paste some text from my MacBook. You get the idea. And that's going to be the same with Siri. Start a conversation in one place and finish it off somewhere else. And I think that is going to be really interesting. And WWDC is just around the corner, so we're not going to have to wait long. And the chances are when the can gets opened on this, we might never look back.